Welcome to Special Fit. I'm Mike Ramirez, and today we're going over some progressions for the step up. So we've done some squatting and we've done some lunging, working on the x-axis and the y-axis. Now we're talking about the z-axis. So this can be a really challenging move for a couple different reasons. Number one, it's a unilateral movement, so you're really having to balance on one side of the body and shifting and then using the other side of the body to create the concentric movement. But then also the eccentric movement of having to move down and control that is going to be really challenging for a lot of students. So this exercise in particular, or this movement pattern in particular, can be a very beneficial one, but one that might take a lot of time for your student to get. So just starting on the very basics of stepping up and getting those hips to move up and down, we want to just set in the movement pattern of getting onto a surface and extending, shifting the weight over to the other leg. There is going to be a little bit of a knee forward position here, but we are going to extend the leg fully before the other leg steps up. So when we're climbing stairs, we basically want to make sure that each leg independently can move the body weight or whatever other weight there's going to be added on top. So starting at a very low height can help your student set in the movement pattern so that they're not having to work too hard, but that they can extend the hip, the knee, and the ankle all at the same time. And that they can control the movement going up and also control the movement going down. So limiting the range of motion will allow them to do the movement, but it's not going to be that difficult in terms of. From there, we're just going to progress. So here we're just at about 1.5 inches. Here we're at about 6 inches. And then same type of movement. We're looking for that full hip extension, full knee extension, alternating the legs, and making sure that both legs also work on the eccentric phase going down. What we're also challenging here, similar to the other squats, is we're challenging the posture. So whenever we see the spine collapse, especially in the flexion position, we want to try to do something or cue something to try to maintain that. So finding a happy medium where they're being challenged but maintaining the posture is what we're looking for. From there, you can continue the height. Depending on how tall your student is, the relativeness of the height is going to be what you as a coach are going to have to determine how they build strength. You can also use things like hurdles to help them step up, get that hip up, step over, and then from here they're going to have to lean forward to kind of get the other leg. So hurdles is another way to work both sides of the body on the same axis. Don't usually talk about this as much as a progression, but if your student lacks strength or stability to do this, what you can do is you can put them on a sled, because this will mimic the same type of axis of rotation and access for the hips and how they move, similar to you sprinting. So putting them on a harness with some weight behind them, they're going to have to lean forward. So it's the same thing as them stepping up this way, except they're a little bit tilted and they're going to have to lean forward to get that leg moving. So that hips will be moving on that same axis. Then you can add some weight to it. The main thing you got to look for in this position is that some students will hinge and use their heels and keep their heels down. So you want to apply enough pressure to keep the heel off of the ground so that they're using the right muscles to step up. So those are our progressions. If you want to, as your student starts to get stronger and stronger, and you want to add a little bit of load to it, you can use a kettlebell here and do the step up in that way, and that's going to challenge the posture in the midline even more. Again, you can use some odd objects here. You can put it on one side or the other side. Or you can load a barbell or even just a PVC pipe. You can do it in the back rack, right? You can also do it in the front rack and really challenge the midline. The one thing for safety you want to be careful of with step up is on the descent. A lot of times what will happen is we'll get some people that as they step down, that they point their toe this way and they land on the toe, and that can be putting their ankle at risk. So trying to keep your student for them to keep their foot as flat as possible. It may be a challenge, but you as a coach can keep them safe by kind of easily, gradually guiding them down to a safe position. So those are some movement progressions for the step up, the Z-axis. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Shoot us any questions. Be happy to answer that. That's our progression tip for the day. Thanks for watching.